from where we left off. I just killed 12 people, and I don't regret it at all. That's definitely gonna get taken out of context, and people are gonna try to cancel me if I get famous. This guy killed 12 people and didn't feel bad about it. How dare he? He's evil, Chad. He's evil. Yeah, okay, bro. Yeah. Say that out of context, like I actually did something wrong. But you and I both know you took that out of the context of literally anything and everything that matters, which means I shouldn't have to address it other than the fact that it was taken out of context in a video. So, he ain't worth my time, buddy. He just ain't worth my time. So this vending machine, this thing kills people. I probably shouldn't beat the fuck out of it out of fear that it'll... I just lost all my progress. No, I didn't. I'm still alive. See, this motherfucker likes to kill things, and I can't, like... I can't, like, fix it at all. I'm, like, holding down S and D, by the way. This is just not wanting to... This is such a bad idea with this stupid-ass thing. This hammer is basically going to break down literally all these packages. But the problem is we don't have any storage for that stuff. So what we're going to do is now we're going to get an item crate. We're just going to ignore this thing. Sorry for the black screen. Blackish screen. What we're going to do is we're going to fix that in a second. But I want to get a item box. Order. And now, if I can... Yeah, I need to heal first. So let me just drop this. This med kit will save my life. We're gonna save as if nothing ever happened. And now we have our weapons box, or item box, or whatever you want to call it. So now, since we can't really do anything with anything in here, our first objective is to break... I don't want to, like, loot. I don't want to blow myself up, so we're gonna move these out of the way. Shit. I'm so scared that I'm gonna accidentally strike one of these and blow myself up. Because that is definitely the type of shit I will do. So we're just gonna casually beat the fuck out of this with a hammer, and you're wondering why I'm doing that? It's because I cannot open it. Like, I physically cannot open it. So I'm forced to beat the shit out of it. If it doesn't want to do the thing it's supposed to do, beat the shit out of it and it'll work. That sounds way bad. That sounds so bad. I should not have said that. Okay, now we're just gonna drop the emeries and we're gonna start eating that because I'm gonna need food. Okay, so now we cannot collect any of this because, surprise, we have to deal with a unfortunate thing known as the drone taking its sweet ass time. Also, when did this get here? How did I ignore that? Whatever, so it's gonna get here in a couple seconds, or about a minute or so. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna just double check this thing. We're gonna make sure this is actually finished, and it should be. So we're gonna go like this, move this over. Gonna get... Okay. Gonna bring this over here. We're gonna unload this. We're gonna start this. I almost hit terminate because the lag from the save. I'm gonna bring this out. Still static. I thought I heard something. But you can possibly hear things come out from there. Oh, that was the fucking drone. Oh well, so we got the exoplanet, we got the red... We gotta get the red giant done, but then we'll be set. So that'll be finished relatively quickly. So what we do now is we just throw you over here. We gotta wait for you, so I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna go, get some sleep after this thing hits me on the head. Hit me on the head, hit me on the head. I want to sleep. Let me sleep, bro. Boo, it didn't knock me out. So now, what we do is we basically go like this. We're going to drag this over with us. I'm going to bring this right over to our little box of wonders here. Let's just collect any and everything that we can. Which unfortunately is not going to be that much. And we just dump the coal inside. And it weighs a lot. It weighs a lot, let me tell you. But then yeah, we just keep dumping stuff inside and we'll fill out this box relatively quickly. It takes a lot of item boxes to clean up all the boxes in total that we have here. But they end up selling for quite a lot. So, on the fact of if it's worth it or not, I'd consider it to be yes. Although now I don't have the space, depends on how much space this is. I'm gonna collect all three because with the Harmon, I can sell one of the two discs and get extra profit off of it. Yeah, that'll work. I can sell. You know what? I'm gonna sell the server repair kits. I don't even need them because I got myself to do it. I don't need it. I need to get the server repair kit just over there anyways. It's just skipping the mini game and I lose the cash out of it, so it's not. Could I not destroy my ATV? And now it's active and it's currently running it away from me. Because of course it is. Let's just hold this. Let's beat the shit out of this box. One less issue I need to deal with now. But we're going to fill this box and stuff that's in this box into another box. And ideally, we get something nice out of it. Pretty much the same. Sorry, hiccup. Pretty much the same stuff. Can I not? Oh wait, there's trash to hold up. Maybe I can put the trash in here. Because I didn't really start putting it somewhere yet. So yeah, I have enough space for one of these, I think. Oh no, I have enough space for both. Just barely. So now you are online, we hit use, and now you're going to pick that up, and we're going to get a lot of money from that. And I wish there was a way to clean those cracks up, but there is no way. I looked through the store a long time. So you go store, right? So this is like the essentials and stuff like that. Let's go to miscellany. Michelle Obamacus. If you don't get that, then you should definitely be watching my streams. So you have it wouldn't brick stack is you would think that that'd be for like fixing the walls. It's actually for making your own walls in here, so you could literally make your own walls. Um, not machines. We're gonna go to storage. That's not actually gonna be that big of an issue. We're gonna ignore that for now. Drive rack I'll be using eventually. Tools. This is what I was looking at. So you'd think, oh, cool. Let's use the hammer or the literal thing called the wall builder or the wall fixer. But guess what? It's not gonna work like that. It's not that easy. The wall fixer doesn't actually fix the walls. It fixes broken um walls from the wall builder. So those cracks you cannot patch at all whatsoever. It kind of sucks. Alas, I'm forced to deal with it. See, this will happen sometimes where the drive gets ejected from the drive spot and it won't actually do any updates on that, so that gets very annoying at times, but can't really do anything about it. Yup, drone's right here. Offline, so we'll fix that afterwards. You already were on your way, so it's fine. Now I'm gonna show you guys a new element. We're gonna not have our power go out. So let's fix that. Let's fix that. tr.check. So far it's just tr_2. So right now I don't need to worry about that. But now if you go tw.check, that is the radio tower, it shows that it's disconnected. And the reason why that's an issue is because if I were to ask it to buy me something from the store with that drone, it would not be able to locate me anymore. So to fix that, it's relatively easy. You just hit use, and on that garage, you just open the garage, and then you go up here to this radio tower, and you just climb up. I'm gonna skip the climbing just for time's sake, back up. But now we hit U, and now you can actually send things my way. So this is up here. That saves me the issue of eating. We'll leave the trash up here for now. I'll come back and pick it up. I just can't be bothered. And then like literally like look at how high up we are. It's gonna take a second to get back down. So give me a second for that. Do not tell me that only gave me 27 bucks, bro. I cannot only be having 27 bucks from that, bro. Packages. Okay, fucking hell. So, that's a little bit of a problem. It used to be a lot more expensive. Now we're gonna go not... I could eat the soap, but I'm not gonna eat the soap. Now, we'll have just enough for essentials and item box I cannot put in, but we'll have just enough to send out another order for an item box. Which now what we can do is when we get the item box over, after the trash bags, we can basically pick up any spare trash that's been left along here. And it's about 12 bags, but it's not inconvenient in the sense that you have to keep swapping the stuff. So it's like 4 extra bucks for the convenience, which is kind of annoying, but can't really do anything about it. So, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I'd rather take the convenience anyways, so I'm not gonna really complain. But, yeah, we're just gonna try to do another signal here. Maybe get extra money, because I need that. Once we sell this stuff, though, trust me, this is gonna be giving us a lot of money. You just have to wait until it actually all gets sold, and I'm specifically waiting until we get to the next day, which will give us our daily task, and then we'll be really set. We just gotta wait about, like, math not working, 8 in-game minutes, or 8 in-game hours, which I think is about 8 minutes. Still sounds the same, but we'll fix that. Once we get to 50 again, we'll fix it. Did I save it, Johnny? Well, we saved it. So we delete this, and then we eject. We'll throw you here. And now we go back and start working on this thing. So this is probably not going to work. But we're going to start with... Okay, we're going to start moving this faster, though, because this is slow. I usually like to keep it at 30 just because it's way fast to do it at 30, but it's also something I can actually hit pretty well on. 20 is pretty good for that. I can barely see the percentage, but now we swap. Okay. Okay, so now that's where it is. It's just up at the top, though. See, the power's gonna flicker a little bit, but that's because it's signaling that I have about like 70% left or lower in one of my transformers. So I gotta keep an eye on my transformers. I'm gonna probably check back. Okay, no, go back down. Let's go -1. This is gonna be close enough. From whenever I get it. Yeah, oh damn, 100% on both. Now, if I do say so myself, that's pretty damn good. So now we have trash bags. So let's clear up our FPS immediately because, let's be honest, this is actually horrendous. I want to be able to actually have you guys be able to understand what you're seeing instead of seeing like literal 2 frames per second. It's like 10 frames per second. I think that bottom green text is my frames per second. First of all, since we're going to be like right here, can I get unstuck from that? Jeez. It's going to be right here. We're just going to pick up the trash right here first, directly underneath the desk, because this is going to be right where our monitors are, and we're going to need access to monitors. That was bad. Collect this as well. Collect, collect, and then we're going to collect you. Now we have 5 bags to pick up whatever else we want, which I'm probably going to collect from over here, because it's next closest to us. And we'll have, yep, okay. So that's a bunch of trash bags. And now let me show you the fun part about the trash bags. When that item box gets here, which is not gonna be anytime soon if I would guess, because it just dropped off the trash bags. Let me just check actually. Yeah, see, it'll have to make its other round again. But when the item box gets here, I'll show you the cool glitch with that, or intentional issue. I don't know, whichever one it is, really helps me out, so I'll take it. So now we're gonna go to sleep. This basically just speed runs through everything, so it might make the drone come by faster. Um, I'm not pausing the video for this because there's something that happens during dreams that I want to see, or that are called dreams, which I want to see if I could actually get that. I should be able to. Yep, here's one. So you see this? This is like a flood escape. If you played Roblox, you know what a flood escape is. Only problem is I'm very bad at it and I cannot get up this part, and then I just, yeah, if I fail, then I lose like 20 energy or something like that, and it's very inconvenient. But now that I think I got that, I don't think I get it again until I try to go back to sleep after this. But we'll get our item box and I'll come back after I get like 70 stamina. Let's just check the time. Okay, so we still got 2 minutes in game or 2 hours in game for the time for the daily task to be presented to us, so that's rather inconvenient, but can't really do anything about that. Let's start out though with throwing this over here. Throwing this one over here, and then we'll start updating this. And now, to save me some more time, and maybe even get me some money. Okay, let's check this. That's 4, that is 13, that is 4, that is 2, that is 4, that is 8, that is 1, that is 8. Okay, so I got 15 credits from that one. That is 3, that is 8, that is 3, that is 0, that is 3, that is 3, that is 7, that is 1. See, now I only got 5 for that one. Now we're gonna go as tr.check, and now we're gonna see which one is low. So now we are forced to go to tr._2. So sv.target tr_2. Now the unfortunate part about this is now we are going in pitch black darkness because I didn't time this properly. But then again, it wasn't low until right as it got dark. But since this is on the way, let me just show you the fun little feature that happens with this. So, see what happens when I put this paper in here? It takes up volume, right? And when that volume reaches max, it doesn't let me put anything else in there. However, there is no volume for garbage bags. There's only weight. So I can put as many garbage bags as I want in this box and nobody's gonna stop me. So ideally, when I get the daily task, I can just ship that off, get even more garbage bags, then just have a selling frenzy with the amount of money I'm gonna get from selling like 1,500 trash bags. So now we have, I'd say this is adequate fuel. So now we're gonna go fix our transformer. I'm gonna record this because I want to just see if I wreck or anything like that, and also because this is the first time I'm going out for transformers ever. Don't know what that white pillar is, but it does something. See, like, I trip over a rock and I go flying. It's very dramatized, I'll tell you that much. So we don't need to follow any sort of path, but it's probably better so we don't run into any trees like I just did. So, we're gonna just not run into any more trees. Ideally, anyways, ideally. Those radio towers are gonna be checked soon enough. I'm gonna go back eventually and work on that. See this like brown slope with a rock over that? If I were to walk across that, I'd slip and fall, and I'd most likely die from that height. Same thing here, which is why I'm glad I'm riding on an ATV. Otherwise, I'd be fucking dead. I'm pretty sure that this, yeah, over here, like it's above this hill, or it's on the hill, I think. Yeah, that was bad. Okay. Yeah, you can definitely see how I could easily get into a wreck with this. It's not just me being bad at driving. I'm actually relatively good with driving in this game. It's just fucking hell. It's hard to see at night, and the leaves don't help. And also, the hills make you go flipping upside down. So it's not very fun to do that. So we go up here. I need to not run into this fence. Okay, so now we just put the handbrake on. I'm gonna hop over here. See, I can't wait to get garbage bags. Because then I can take this. And it's literally blocking my way to an extent, so I'm gonna go like this, and we're just gonna throw it like right over here so it's not blocking my way. And now I can not get in still. I have to crouch to get in, I think. No, I literally cannot get in. Hold up. This didn't happen before, I'm telling you. It was way easier to get in. See, now I can actually get in. Now we hit that, and now we have 100% power again. We'll come back eventually and we'll clean up all this trash. Hold on, what is this? Oh, it's just junk and scraps and stuff like that. Okay, cool. So now we sit, we take the parking brake off, and I'm probably gonna see you. I'm gonna see you guys back at that base. And time to draw back down. I could have actually cut back to the base, but this is right where I'm most likely gonna fucking fall off my bike and die. Because we're going down a hill at like 50 miles per hour. That would be a rock. Fuck you, Dwayne. How dare you? That was mean. I actually don't hate Dwayne the Rock Show. Okay, fucking hell, bro. Can I not trip on Can I not? What am I stuck on? I'm literally stuck on the sign. Hold up. I'm literally stuck on a sign. I literally clipped into a sign. How the hell did that even happen? Bike, come back. Okay, yeah, I actually had that happen before on stream though, where the bike literally drove away on its own, and I was literally running after it like in a fucking cartoon, bro. It was so annoying. Into the water, and I'm gonna have to carry this out, I think. Okay, yep. Fuel got low over that trip. Can I? Thank you. What is? Oh, that's the drone. I thought it was like some sort of air raid siren. I played this before, like the 24th, I believe. What day is it today? Yeah, I think I played this on the 24th, And tragedy kind of struck then because the sun actually turns chaotic, and if you stare at it, you start to want to stare at it more, and you choke up your own bits of and pieces of yourself. So you lose part of yourself by staring at the sun, and I presume you die and it's game over permanently. So I didn't fuck with that shit. I left it immediately. Plus, I died to the vending machine. Let me just play that quick clip. I have to check through the Discord because I got absolutely no clue where to go for this. You should join the Discord. I'll actually leave a link to that in the description. Sorry if I got a little bit louder. It's because I got a little bit closer to the microphone because I'm like looking, trying to read through it. Um, I was yapping about the new Fortnite season and shit like that. I'm just talking about a whole bunch of shit. Here it is. Nope. I could have sworn I made a fucking clip on this shit. Okay, here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here, behold what happened when the sun was actually very bad. I was talking about it before. Bro. I really don't want to freaking find out what happens if power goes out right now, bro. Because this is not going to be fun if the power goes out, bro. I was very concerned about the power going out because of the fact that if the power goes out and I have to somehow fix that with the lights going off, you know, that's not going to be very fun, as you would imagine. I'm not going to be a happy camper if this power goes out. Did I just... I actually died to a frickin' vending machine. I died to a vending machine. Like, I literally was just trying to clean things up, right? I was just, you know what? Let's just clean things up. I don't like how unneat and unprofessional this shit is. Let's just fix that up. But fuck me, because as soon as I touched this bitch, I died. I'm scared of touching this thing without saving. Because what you saw before was basically what happened, except straight death. I cannot move that thing without absolutely getting demolished by it, bro. I'm terrified of it. I'm telling you, bro. It's not even funny. It's legitimately not even funny. It was funny to die to the machine, because don't get me wrong, that was just kind of a stupid thing to die to. Like, I didn't think I was going to die to that kind of thing, but I did. Okay, now we have our daily task. Golf. Once to level 2, but we're going to have more than that. Let me get one more of these going, since we're going to have plenty of time. We're going to bring this up. Ideally, it's going to be like right around here. There it is. We're going to have like 6 signals of level 2, and then we'll get golf report. Fucking hell. We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. So now I'm going to demonstrate what we need to do. First off, though, I'm going to take this food. I'm going to go to town on it. And let's go refuel everything that needs to be fueled up. Let's hold this. I think I can just stash an empty can in here and it'll still give me money. It's worth a shot. I haven't even tried it before, so 90 fuel is worth it. Now we're gonna use. Then we're gonna stash this in here. Takes up some space, but I don't really care. It's fine. Then we'll collect you, and we're gonna not need our notebook. There is a way to do this because it saves in memory of what you actually get. I'm gonna turn this down because it might actually be a little bit too loud. The console saves globally, so I forgot to frickin' target golf, so I actually know I'm going. I could probably figure it out, but I don't want to spend all day trying to like figure that out. And since I'm here, I might as well try one more time to get over here. Okay, please, it should be like right over here. Like literally right over here. Okay, here it is, here it is, here it is. Please do not despawn. It's probably gonna despawn. Okay, nope, that worked. I'll have that do its thing, but now we're gonna do sb.target golf. sb.target golf. And now this will show me the way to go for golf, and we'll go pick that stuff up. See, basically golf is like right here. So like if we're facing like this way, golf would be like, yeah, right there. Or it's kind of lying to me actually. Golf is this way. I think I'm getting confused with proportions or whatever, or the directions. but it's fine so long as we actually get the hash code, which is my main concern. Let's not go flipping off the ATV from the curb. Okay, so this basically is like the main area hub. Like originally, if you didn't do the SV.check and you didn't do SV.target, then you'd have to follow these power lines, and there'd be like electrocution showing where the broken transformer is. So it's very annoying having to do that. So I figured out that tr.check basically makes my life way easier, and sv.target and then the transformer name, which doesn't really make sense because it's a server checking or server location, not a actual like machine itself. But then again, I can't complain because it makes my life way easier that I don't actually have to follow the path the hard way. I could just go whichever way the arrow points me and then just be on my way. So I put in a couple commands before. So if you go like this, you can see right here where I did sv.target golf, it works. So now what we do is we do sv.hash. And now we got ourselves the hash code for this server. And that's going to save, and we're going to just jump off this, it's fine. If I take damage, it's fine. Yeah, I don't care. I can take the hit. So now, we head back to base. I'm going to somehow get lost despite literally just coming from here. I can feel it. Nope, not with the power lines, I'm not. Because there it is right below this thing. Yep, here it is. And here's a tree. I can't move. I can't see. You know, I'm glad I was recording that because that was kind of funny. I could not steer away from that. So that just ruined my life there. Not first playthrough. You're probably wondering what that red blob is. You're gonna see that later on. I will not spoil anything about it until we actually have the money for it. Fucking hell. Where did this... Oh, it's from the fucking vending machine. So I know it's golf. Yeah, so we're gonna go golf. We're not gonna, like, actually golf, but you get the fucking idea. You know what? I think I can just run. It's not the smartest thing to do, but then again, I'd like to not go flipping off an ATV. SV.target golf. I'm gonna double check it's actually golf and they didn't actually change it. But if I remember correctly, it usually saves. And my signal did not save though because I didn't fucking start doing that shit. So daily task, still golf. So now we're gonna just try once to get this. If I can't get it, then we're just gonna run over to golf, see how it goes. Not die. I'm gonna save after this point because I think it technically does save, but it doesn't save properly with the signal. Like if you were to leave the game mid-signal conversion, it would actually like get rid of it, but also not at the same time. It's weird because it would show no signal, but it would start downloading a signal regardless. It's very, very, very weird. Okay. Okay, so there's one like right here. Hold up. I'm gonna take my bets with the closest one right here. And if this isn't actually it, then I'll just fucking leave. Okay. Oh well. Okay, save. Yeah, this FPS is bad, bro. Please tell me I've got my trash bags that was taken care of. Oh yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check that. Cannot be too safe. So now I'm gonna have to use the flashlight for this. It's fine. I'll take that over any day of dying. And there's a more advanced way to do this, but it doesn't really matter considering it's just... I feel like it's more effort to just get the notebook and then write down the hash code immediately, in my opinion. It just doesn't seem very efficient because you have to put the page down on like where you're going to go, or on like like the box of the drives, so there's no point in bringing the notebook with you if it saves the hash codes and stuff like that. sv.hash. It's the same hash code, whatever. But yeah, I just find it very stupid to bring the notebook with me to just copy it in and then just run back. It doesn't, it defeats the purpose in my opinion. If you could just literally go through and casually just write it down in the comforts of your base. You're wasting battery that way with a flashlight, so it's not very small. See, I could slip and die here, but I don't learn my lesson. I'm willing to smack into a tree for content, chat. Smack it. By the way, I should try to smack into a tree at 300 subscribers. I'll do that live on camera. I'm not gonna do that live on camera. I'm actually trying to decide what I'm gonna do for my 300 subscriber special. Someone in my Discord actually suggested that I do some sort of like cooking stream. I'm not the best at cooking, but I could try that. I could legitimately try that. But I need to figure out like how to put on like a mask because I'm not gonna face reveal or anything like that until like 500 or 1000. I can't remember which one it was. I'm depending on like how many people start asking for the depending on how many people start asking for the face reveal, I'll probably do it on whichever one people start to ask for the face reveal. So if you want the face reveal at 500 subscribers, start begging because I'll do it at 500 subscribers if a lot of people are actually interested in seeing what I look like. Yeah, so now what we do is we go like this, and now I should be able to see the hash code, and now we just copy it over here. So the hash code is 06E1DCC379. And now we just grab this, we go over here, and we're gonna put this on the lid of the box once we are done getting one last signal, because I do want that one last signal. It's going to really help me when I get that signal. Because that'll be just one more bit of money that I can actually use to my advantage. And I can also convert all the other signals that I just previously worked on, so I think that's a win. This is probably not going to show. Oh, nope. I was just a little too far over to the right still. I'm praying that I'm actually recording. Sorry if there's a black screen, just need to check. Yeah, I needed to check because I'm not 100% certain sometimes that I'm actually recording. You know what, how many do I have in here? 3. I need 4. I'm not gonna go in with, oh wait. Okay, no. So this is my 4th one right here. Okay. So once we get this one taken care of, then we'll put that one in the box, and then first we'll save this, put it in the box, and then we'll ship it off. I'm fine with 4. It's gonna give me a lot regardless. I just want to make sure that I have more than just what was asked for, because then I get a bonus for doing that. And at the end of the 7-day period of the game, I can get. It's not like the game isn't 7 days long, it's infinite in this one. But after every 7 days, you get a bonus depending on how well you do. So, if I'm not doing very good, I only get 100 credits. And I have not actually gotten a bonus that is actually good before, so I'd actually like to try to get that this time. I'd like to try to get that at least, because it's very sad considering the fact that I haven't yet, and I've been playing the game for like 21 days. That's 3 weeks, and for me to actually perfect my craft in this, and I still know very little about this game. It's a very, very, very large game, though, let me tell you. And I'm so shocked that they have this as free. But then again, apparently it's still in development, which is insane, because this looks very polished for a game that is still in development. I mean, I'm just saying, I don't know much about game development. I'm a rookie game developer. I'm an amateur hour. Like a straight up amateur hour. But like, because I don't know anything about Unity 3D. This is Unity 3D, I think. And I know jack shit, bro. about this, but this is like very polished. I have not encountered a single bug once. I've only encountered me dying to a vending machine. I don't know if that's intentional, but if it is, good job on that because it's kind of fucking funny. It's annoying, don't get me wrong, but it's funny as hell if you're not expecting it. Like you're just innocently trying to move it at first, you don't expect it, and then you just fucking die because you're just trying to move the vending machine over. It was like I think I died like 3 times before on stream trying to fix the vending machine on the stream playthrough, and it was kind of fucking funny, bro. Because I just was like, please let me just move the vending machine. I don't want to take up any more time of yours of vending machine, but like, please let me move you over to the side. And it was like literally having a fucking conversation with a vending machine, begging it to not squish me. And it's just kind of funny to screw around with the vending machine to an extent. If you just fucking like walk by and it just fucking collapses on you out of nowhere, that would obviously be very fucking annoying. Like it has like a 5 or like a 1% chance of just randomly toppling over on the player if you happen to be walking by. Like I'm walking by like this, right? All of a sudden it just goes bang right on top of me. That would be funny, but it would be very, very annoying at times when I'm not saving at all. And I usually on stream, let me show you. I usually have it so that I say my autosave is supposed to be every hour. So if I autosave every hour and that happens, it's not gonna be a fun time as you can imagine because that's just very inconvenient to me. Pretty standard stuff. Let me just check the database, make sure that actually saved. Okay, yeah, there's our 4, and now off we go with shipping this. Because now what we do is we throw this here. I said in here. Grab the lid, slap this. It's very hard to do this sometimes. Slap this on, especially with all the lag that I'm getting from the trash. I need to take care of that immediately. Put the note on, then we take the box, throw it around, I guess. I need to actually open this door. I wish there was a way to hold this, because it's kind of annoying having to set it down to open a door, but it's fine. You get used to it after a while. I'm going to shove you guys out of the way. I'm going to actually take that food, and I'm going to take the drive, because I'm going to need that. I'm going to use you. And now we're going to sell this. And ideally, this guy's going to give us like 80, 90, maybe even 100 bucks. I'd appreciate the 100 bucks. I can tell you right now we have a guaranteed 50 for this because if you look at the email that he sent, the daily task, you get, or yeah, just 55 at least because 25, 25, 50, then the extra 5 for the 30. Because we have 1 signal of level 2. Check. We have gotten the report for golf. Check. That's 55. Plus we have 3 additional ones, and I forgot the traditional amount of money those signals sell for at level 2, but I think we've got about like 70, 80, maybe even 90 bucks on our hands, which is pretty good. That's pretty good money, in my opinion. Because then I can actually get the, just because I'm gonna need it, we're gonna first get the processing level up. We can actually get into the alleged horror aspect of the game. Yes, this is a horror game, but it doesn't seem like it. It's kind of funny right now because of the stupid shit that's been happening. But it's not traditional horror. See, when you're decoding these, I did not mean to turn that off. When you're decoding these messages or these things, these clips, you have a chance of getting something creepy from it or just creepy sounding. And it actually is relatively cool how they do it. And just atmosphere and the mannequins, stuff like that. There are entities, like the mannequins are actually entities. I'll spoil that because I killed literally all of them except for one. Um, they will disappear at some point, so that receptionist will just be gone at some point. Alas, I won't hire unpaid labor. I won't have unpaid labor forever. But they'll eventually come back and they'll stalk me. They'll try to get as close as possible, and it's just a creep factor. Like they move when you aren't looking sometimes. Um, the way to destroy them is wood chipper or just do what I fucking did WWE, throw them against the wall, smack a chair on top of them, that kind of stuff. I don't know of any other entities yet, but I can tell you the Sun event happens on the 24th. I'll record on for the 24th because that's gonna be pretty cool. Um, I will probably stream it as well. Um, just because I like that concept of it. It's a very interesting thing, but it's very aggravating at the same time. It's like it's kind of interesting having to go through the events of what takes place while the sun's actually trying to kill you, but it's also very inconvenient. So it's I don't know. I'm just kind of mixed on it sometimes, but see the detector status will be an issue. But what we're gonna do is once we get our processing level, we're going to do transformer stability because we're going to be using a lot more power soon. I'll also see if I have enough money after we sell that item box to do us a big solid and do the automatic signal processing, which will actually make my life way easier because what I do is I switch this and it will automatically process things so I don't have to keep hitting the button over and over and over again to process information. It's really nice to have that. And I can actually sleep without having to get up every few seconds to like check on it and hit update again or upload. So it's very nice. It's a very nice thing, and it'll automate things a little bit more for me, which I can be appreciative of, for sure. Let me just do sd.cal on this thing. I want to make sure this is all done. We're at sd.cal. Oh, damn. Yeah, we had over like $100 in that. That is, yeah, 115 bucks, I think. Because that is great. So, daily task information. That's a whole bunch of money. Package received, 60 points, plus the 60 here. 120. Exactly 120. Or, no. 55 and then 60. I think that is 110. Yeah, we got 110 from that, I think. I can hear stuff noisy but manageable. I'll try to find even more. So now what we do is we go processing level. Then since we can't get the automatic signal processing yet, but what we'll do is we'll go transformer stability. We'll upgrade that to that. We don't have enough for trash bags yet, but I'll take it. I'm gonna take this. Now what we'll do is we'll get ourselves that drive and we're gonna shove you here. And we're gonna go like this. And we're gonna throw you over here. Or we're gonna throw you around, I guess, because that makes sense. And now we're gonna process you to level 3. And now we'll have our first actually like audible sound. So we're gonna copy all these guys over to drives. We're gonna start automating this, sort of. It's not automating because we have to manually press the button, but we're gonna make our lives just a smidge easier, just a smidge. So first we're gonna collect 4 drives for the 4 that we're missing. For the upgrades, we're also gonna fix this so I can possibly get more money. That is 6, that is 4, that is 5, that is 7, that is 0, that is 2, that is 2, that is 1. Damn it, by a few seconds. Math helps, kids. I don't want to be that guy, but also I'm not really that good with math in general. Like, trust me, I despise math in high school and college. Algebra 1 is the max, I think, that kids need. Algebra 1, 2, like, yeah, literally, do not inform me of anything else. I do not need it. Leave me alone, because that is annoying, bro. I'm telling you. 2.5. Okay, so now we just go get this one. Like, literally, the absolutely advanced concepts of wait, I already have this one. Hold up. We're gonna just take one of the drives here. We'll just take this, we'll delete what's on here. But the concepts are just too advanced, honestly. Like, unless you're needing to be like a mathematician, you most likely do not need Algebra 3, 4, or above. Or like 1, 2, or above. Honestly, that's just my take on math. I mean, I'm not the best at math, but I'm not bad either, per se. Um, I'm bad when I get like no, no sleep, but aren't we all? Um, it's just, I find it very unnecessary. I've not used anything Algebra 1, 2, or 3, 4 related, or geometry or anything like that. I haven't gone into trigonometry because I failed geometry, borderline failed it, unfortunately. And it was just, it's just, I don't think anything like that is necessary. 1, 2 has possible uses for it. I was able to see uses for 1, 2. I haven't used it yet, but like, it just doesn't seem necessary most of the time. It doesn't. In my opinion, like, you just need 1, 2 for math, and then you're set to go. Don't give me, like, trigonometry or calculus like that unless I'm trying to go into, like, college for, like, math. It's very annoying, and it's very unnecessary. So what we're gonna do now is the best part about this is we don't actually have to worry about duplicates for that, but if we were to sell the same thing here over and over and over again, then it would not give us any money, which is unfortunate, but it's fair because then you could just duplicate money if you just keep copying it and then just shoving like 8 of those in there because there's like a max of 8 per box for the drives. Okay, here it is. I'm gonna hit this one, and then ideally this will work. Okay, cool. I'm gonna update all these. I think I have like, yeah, cool. Get 2 more drives gone. Here, we're gonna see if we can get like, yeah, we're gonna see if we can get 5 or 6. I want to get this one actually. Um, and then we'll see how it goes from there. We can also get a trash bag again, so I'm gonna buy that in a second as well. Actually, you know what? We'll buy it now. Store would be under miscellaneous, and since we already have the thing, we can just boom. I don't know what that drone's bringing me, but it's bringing me something. Unless that's my fan. That's not like my like fan above me, but like a PC fan. This game is very strenuous on my laptop. Let me tell you that. That's the one downside. And I have like the lowest graphics on right now. It looks amazing for low graphics, which is what's very inconvenient about it. It takes up a lot of your like CPU. Like I'm telling you, it is hard to frickin' deal with the CPU usage. I have to have a frickin' fan on top of my fan, or yeah, fan underneath my fan to actually make it like run smoothly. Otherwise, it's just not gonna end well for it. Like it literally overheats. I can't risk that, so I always like to okay, I went a little bit too high up here, so let's go like that. Okay, I missed that, but it's the right frequency there. It's you, and then you're gonna be like right here. And boom, there we go. Now we hit this one, and it's gonna process, and then you should process relatively fast. I'm gonna double. I'm gonna do. Yeah, okay. So some of these servers are not working. SV dot or SD dot cal ch is basically a way to circumvent that because cal all is nice, but now what I have to do is I need to do SD dot cal golf instead of all because golf is literally at 68.7. And then we'll try Victor, SD.cal Victor afterwards, and then we can just launch that one, and then we're going to be all set with efficiency. Ideally, it'll move fast. I can always hit enter when I come back. Because that should be our garbage bags. And then we can start throwing more stuff away. It's going to Well, let's just grab this stuff. Let's throw this in here. And boom, we're just gonna go like this. Throw the paper, the coal, the wooden debris. Okay, we still have the old rifle. So this is our garbage bags. What we're gonna do is we're gonna hold on to this. We're gonna go like this. Boom, this box self-destructs eventually. Don't worry about that. We're gonna go like this. We're gonna clean up as much as we can here with the 12 bags that we got. Sounds like something was finished. No, okay, that was just the radar, I think. Is that there's like a radar that helps us with like finding entities eventually. But I haven't really gotten that far in the game yet, so I can't even like check on that myself. There's like a upgrade to see the difference between entities and like cameras and stuff like that. But I haven't really I've gotten that on my personal one, but I haven't really figured out how to screw around with entities yet. So I'm like at a loss on what to do with that. But we'll cover this on this playthrough because it's very interesting. It's very interesting, the concept of there being like multiple entities that you're hunting down, possibly. All I know is that there's something that is attracting attention to the radar. And I don't know if you'll see it. Hold up, I don't have enough space, but I'll check here real quick. I'm gonna show you. So we go to the radar here. We have cameras here, but look at this thing right here. That's not the drone. The drone comes from like this way. And then it'll disappear or it'll move around. Like it's actively moving around. And our base is right here in the center, just to be safe, just to be clear. Cameras and stuff like that, that's that'll set off this thing. I don't know what else sets that. I don't know what that one right like here to slightly to the left of our base is. I'm gonna presume it's like some sort of camera as well that I have not seen or found yet, like at all. Okay, this is all at max. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this. We're not gonna play this yet. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start updating these. Just max efficiency. I want this going while we're listening to the other one, because we got a lot of updating to do. Now we eject this, and now we get to hear, for the first time, what something sounds like with pristine audio. Oh god. Not gonna lie, that kind of sounds like an alien if they were to try to vlog. Bad, like the first time for an alien to vlog. Like the microphone. Hey guys, welcome back to my vlog. Oops, sorry, I almost dropped my microphone there. That's my bad. I'm saving that because then it's like we can, eventually what I want this database to be is I just want it to be like all like actually audible stuff. We're gonna name it Aliens first vlog, I guess. Just appropriate names to stuff that I think fits the audio. You should see the personal, not my personal, but the stream play through, because there's like literally stuff that sounds like ASMR, and I'm like literally having like 5 sounds that are literally just titled like something ASMR. It's kind of funny. It's just kind of funny to an extent. Alright, so we're gonna go back to taking care of that stuff, so I gotta wait for that thing to finish denoising and converting. Then we're gonna sell this box and hopefully get more money. Cool wooden debris. We're gonna break some more stuff open, but I think I need to get a hammer. Collect, because I think I threw the hammer out. So, oh wait, no, it's up here. So we're gonna throw this in here. Then we're gonna start breaking some more stuff up. I'll be able to break open one more box and stash some stuff. For starters, though, I want to move this box, and then what we'll do is we'll break this one open. See, I already kind of did some of the work for me because I kind of did damage by dropping it on the floor. So that makes it easier. Now we're gonna hold this, we're gonna beat the shit out of this, and then we're gonna just throw as much as we can in that box. Are you done? Please. just throw you over here. Oh god. Where did the hammer go? Got stuck in the box. It literally got stuck in the box. It literally glitched in the box, and now that's kind of inconvenient for me, but I need to throw this around here. It's gonna be kind of annoying, but that one's gonna be the first one to go because that's very, very, very inconvenient now. It's fine. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. Ideally, this should be max storage right here. And once we sell this, I'm just gonna cut the video. I'm not gonna end it, but I'm gonna cut it. So yeah, we have max storage space, so I'm just gonna drop this right here. Drop. Just save me some space for later. Can that not block directly what I was trying to aim for? Okay, that's like so annoying. Cool. We're gonna use this. See, that also happens. Sometimes I don't want to eat stuff, and that inconveniences my character a lot, because I am forced to buy something to eat that isn't an MRE, and I'm getting provided MREs every day to help me survive. And if I don't eat, I die in-game permanently. Maybe even in real life. I don't know what happens if I die. Okay, we got planet. Did it not export? Oh no, it did. Hold up. Okay, no, this is finished now. So now we go like this. We're going to throw this over here. I'm going to grab the next one. We're going to start updating this one. I didn't grab the wrong one, did I? Let me just double check. Hold up. Take. Okay, now this is level 3. This is one that I didn't. Okay, cool. Just wanted to double check that I didn't screw anything up there. Now we listen to this one, which is... We're going to delete the planets after this, though. Hold up. That's actually like demonic screeching and shit like that. That now it's gonna be weird because I fucking saved something else. My bad. It's just creepy sometimes. Just ambiance is all you need sometimes with this stuff. And there's a thing, visualization, which would be really nice. Sometimes these things actually have creepy stuff hidden within the visualization, and it can get very, very, very creepy at times. But I gotta basically let this thing do its thing, so I'm gonna have to cut till we have every single drive in here, and then we'll start selling that. Yeah, I'll see you guys when that happens. Said, but we got 3 more to deal with that just got the other drive for that, and their stuff's gonna be taken away. I'll unpause when we get cash, and then like if there's a dream sequence, if we're gonna sleep in a second, then we're gonna check out the dream and unpause for that. Okay, so this is like a not flood escape thing, but basically you had to parkour. Okay, you had to parkour to get across that thing, and then you get something, I guess. Failed miserably at that immediately. 78 credits. That's pretty good. Because I thought it would be a little bit interesting to listen to, because why not? I don't see why not. Anyways, now we're gonna play it. Right here. Fucking, there we go. Did I save the other one though? Hold up. No, I did not. We'll save that. I'll save it in a second. Hold up. We're just gonna call that one wind. Nothing fancy about that one. We're just gonna call this one wind. just rename that to wind, and then I'll be back when the next one is taken care of. So see you guys in a second. Or maybe not for this one, but just depends. I think this is the same one I literally just put in there, but I'm not 100% sure. I'll double check because I just saved it, so let me confirm that. No, this was no, okay, so this was the one that I was gonna do. Okay, so the one that I was gonna save, right? Yeah, because this is, can I save? Let me go use, and then I think this is the same thing. Yeah, it's the same thing. I literally don't know how that happened, but I literally put the one that I was gonna take on the side. Doesn't make any sense, but it's fine. Can I just extract this one? We'll start looking at the spectrum stuff right now for that. I'm gonna show the stuff that I have already listed on this area because I'll come back to it. I'll go back and forth with this, but from now I'll just keep coming to and from listening to it. So here's the first one. See, it kind of looks like it's creating symbols. Like that looks like a skull. That looks like it was trying to make like a winged angel or a demon or something like that. I don't know. It's just creepy sometimes seeing that stuff. You can kind of see the skull. If you like squint, you can kind of see it. It's just creepy. Next one, I forgot to eject the other 3 times instead of just once, which is rather unfortunate, but I can't really do much about it, so, and 5th one. Kinda sounds like a train, actually. Yeah, that legitimately sounds like a train. Alright, cool. Well, we're throwing the train in the bin, and we just gotta wait for this last one, and then we're set to go. Quite a while. It's because I didn't really have anything else to do. I'm pretty much gonna wrap up with Voices of the Wood in general after this one. Let's play this. That kind of sounds like screaming. Yeah, that straight up sounds like screaming. Hold up, I'm gonna say that as such just because I'm wanting to stay organized with this, so I don't have to look at this again and rename it. And then we eject, and before we ship it off, we're not gonna ship it off. You wanna know why? I didn't waste all my time here. Because no, that'd be dumb. We have 2 more slots. I'm not gonna do 2 more slots today. However, when we get our daily task, we're gonna need to get these little drives here. So I'm thinking that I save these guys until after I actually have the daily task. I can try to see if I can fill it up to the max where we get all 8 on level 30, and we also get the bonus, usually 25 points, from the towers, and we'll be set, honestly. So, for now, I think that'll be it for Voices of the Void. If you want to see more of this, please like, subscribe, comment that you want to see more of this. The link to the game will be attached to the description. I forgot to say it last time, but it will be. It's completely free on Itch.io. Up to you on whether you want to run it though, because if you have like a laptop like me, it is not really good at running it. Um, even at lowest settings. But it's still, if you have like a cooler for it, or if you have a really good laptop or computer that can actually handle that, then go for it. Go to my Discord server and you can actually try to pitch in and see or vote on what I can do for my 300 subscriber special. In any case, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.